What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Let's go ahead and just get started. Honestly, let's just go ahead and get started. How are y'all doing today? I don't even have no intro. I'm just straight to business, quite frankly. I don't even have an intro. I'm just straight to business about it today. Checking in with y'all to see how are y'all doing today. But today's message is it's time to lock in. It is definitely time to lock in. Okay? So while we wait for everybody to get in on here, I just want to let you know that there is no time for games. There is no time for games with where you're trying to go. Y'all come on here and get in here. Y'all come on in here and get in here. Where my people at? There's no time for games. We are not playing no games. We are not playing no games. Let's go. Okay, so first of all, y'all, I just want to tell y'all, I made 15K today and you turned me up on stream this morning with the fire. Exactly. What's good, everybody? First things first, I just want to say it's time to lock in. It's time for us to stop playing games and for us to finally reach our potential. I have been taking this so seriously. And today was actually supposed to be a day of rest for me. But then I started to look at my goals. I started looking at where I wanted to go. And I'm not going to say that my goals said that there was no time for rest, but I decided there was no time for rest. I was like, I want to get up. I want to make videos. Like, I actually want to do it. I'm not forcing myself to do it. But the thing about it is that when you have a goal, you start to look at who do I need to become to achieve this goal? What do I need to do to achieve this goal? How do I need to be to achieve this goal? Right? And honestly, it just started to make sense for me. It really started to make sense for me on what I needed to do. And what I needed to do was lock the fuck in. Some of y'all have not been locking in like how you've been needing to. And it's just because of your laziness. It's because of your procrastination. It's because you don't really want it that bad. You have to be willing to go through the struggle to have what you want. A lot of times we need to feel that pressure in our life. We need that pressure. That pressure is what helps us grow. But something that I've noticed is that some of y'all are running away from it because it's uncomfortable. Baby, I hate to break it to you, but them big goals that you have, they are very uncomfortable. And it's going to require you to step outside of your comfort zone. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've been watching videos of some of the things that I want to accomplish in my life, and everything told me you need to get back to work, bro. You cannot do this shit without working. And it's not about working hard, it's about working smart. For example, some of y'all are just trying to do the hard work, not realizing that it's the mental work that really gets you there, my love. It's the mental work. The mental work is what builds you. Hold on, I just got to check TikTok. Got to make sure I got to see how we looking. Yeah, we looking good, boy. We looking good on Instagram. On TikTok. Yeah, baby. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Thank you for the heart. Let me tell you something, man. Today, I wrote down my goals. Check me out, right? Let me know that y'all listening. Comment down below I'm listening, right? But I ended up writing down my goals. And then I started to realize, hold on, I need to not write down my goals. I need to write down the systems. I need to write down who I'm going to become. Because who I'm going to become is naturally going to hit these goals. You see, some of y'all have made goals to, I'm just going to drop 30 pounds. But the problem is that instead of creating a system of, I'm going to work out every day at this time, you're telling yourself, I just want to drop 30 pounds. So what happens when you drop those 30 pounds? you stop with the level of intensity. But when you create a system and you're like, this is what I have to do every day to become the best version of myself, those goals naturally get hit. And sometimes having a system is better than goals, because sometimes your goals are actually limiting. Your goals are actually smaller than what they need to be. This is why it's important to ask yourself, who do I need to become? Everybody needs to write that down. Ask themselves that. Who do I need to become? Listen, y'all, if you are not in my mystery school, click the link in my bio and click SticksMysterySchool.com. If you are not in my mystery school, make sure you guys go ahead and click the link in my bio, SticksMysterySchool.com. Let me make sure my link is working. Make sure my link is working. So you guys, and we about to get right into it. Man, I woke up. Yep, my link is working. Click the link in my bio, Sticks Mystery School, to sign up for my school where I teach, I motivate, and I give you all of the tools that you need to create mental mastery. For the month of June, the theme is Master Your Destiny. Some of you guys are so destined to do such beautiful things. Such beautiful things. But because you are not focused, baby, you may think you're focused, but you're not focused. You want to know how I know? Because if you were really focused, you would feel like you are on fire. You would feel like I am laser, and I feel like Kobe. I feel like a beast. Because when you are focused, you are a beast. You know you're not focused. That phone has been fucking you up. Hold on, let me get on Instagram Live. Let me get on Instagram Live. I'm tripping. I'm forgetting Instagram again. I forgot. Gotta let Instagram in on the gyms. If you have not yet, make sure you guys go ahead and share this live. Share this live with 3 people who you think can benefit off of what I'm teaching. All right. I limit the phone time. Exactly. And my people on TikTok, all I need y'all to do is run up the likes. Just keep tapping the live. Just keep tapping the likes button. All right, here we go. We finna get started. Let's go. Make sure everything look good. Okay, great. Yep. Here we go. It's time to lock in. All right. Everybody comment, lock in. Everybody comment, lock in. Everybody comment, lock in. I need everybody to comment, lock in. I need everybody to comment, locked in. I'm locked in. So listen, this live is a correction. This live is a correction. I'm talking to you. This live is to get you back on point. If you got tagged in this live, it's because you have not been on point. If you're seeing this live, it's because you have not been on point. If you're in this live, it's because you have not been on point. So don't be like, why am I here? Why am I seeing this? Why am I mentioned? Because clearly you have not been locked in for real, my love. Because you saw yourself when you was locked in. When you were locked in, you were getting results that were just almost out of this world. When you was locked in, you was making so much money. You was meeting so many new people. You were traveling. You was getting your shit done. But you fell off once you started to get a little bit of validation. You get what I'm saying? See, what happens is that once you start to see things working for you, you get comfortable. Once you start to see money coming in, the bills paid, you get comfortable. No, you need to have the same level of fire on the 31st as you have on the 5th, on the 6th, on the 7th, on the period. So I need you to understand that you are going to have to lock in. Sticks, what does locking in look like? Do you even have a schedule for your day? When you wake up, do you know what you're supposed to do? You're already fucking up if you don't even know what you're supposed to do the moment that you wake up. You see, today I took my board and I wrote down my whole routine. My routine that's going to take me to $1 million. My routine that's going to take me to $1 million. What's your routine that's going to take you to your first 6 figures? What's your routine that's going to get you to drop them pounds? What's your routine that's going to get you your YouTube popping? My love, you are going to need to be focused. Okay? focused. So I already made a YouTube video today. It's going to end up getting posted after this live. And the video is about transformation. You see, a lot of people don't like to transform. So they say they think they do, but you don't really like to transform, or they don't like to really transform, because transformation requires you to face aspects of yourself that you don't really like. And I had to look at myself in the mirror and say, Sticks, you are being lazy and unfocused. You are not doing the work that is required. You got these goals and these dreams. And because you haven't put into place a plan, they are just what you calling them, dreams. You need to get practical. I'm not saying that your dreams and your goals need to get practical, but how you get there needs to get practical. So, for example, if you say, I want to grow 100,000 on YouTube, everybody comment down y'all goals. Thank you, Alan, for the rose. Thank you, Alan, for the heart. Thank y'all for the donations. I really appreciate it, because you know I'm giving this my all. You know I'm coming on here and I'm pouring into you, because that's what I told myself. I said my goal is to become one of the most impactful, influential people in the world of all time. I want these videos to be played 100 years later, when people want to understand self-mastery, when people want to understand how to grow. Thank you for the GG. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the gifts. So when you ask, Sticks, why are you coming on here and going so hard? Because my goals are beyond my life. I need my influence to reach people that I will never even meet, that I will never even see, because I'll be way gone. That's what I'm focused on. The same way that we read these books and the author been passed away, but these books are still inspiring people. That's my goal. My music inspiring people. That's my goal. But it's going to require me to get up every day, because guess what? I want to become that dose of positivity in the morning for you. I want to become that uplifting spirit for you. Because if you don't have friends like that, I want you to look at me and be like, man, I want friends like Sticks. If you've never seen positivity before, I need you to look at me and be like, I want to be like that. I need more people like that. I need my circle. I just want to show you what it's like. Because sometimes when we are in an environment that is only filled with toxicity and negativity, we think that that's all there is. Baby, there is more to life. You do not have to settle. You do not have to settle. I teach the science of mastering yourself and becoming better. There is an actual formula to success. There is an actual formula to becoming a better you. There is an actual formula to achieving what you want to achieve. And the hard part is finding that formula. Because every level is going to require a new formula. So the formula that I used to make my first $1,000, or to get my first 100,000 followers, or to sell my first song, is not the same formula that I use to get to 1 million people. And you have to understand that and be okay with that. You get what I'm saying? So my first formula, when I first got my first 100,000 followers, my 200,000 followers, every morning I would get up and immediately make a video. I would immediately get on live. But some of y'all, when you get up, you are already starting your day off with negativity. You are starting your day off with, oh, I got to do this. I got to do that. My love, you are blessed and highly favored. And the fact that you woke up with a roof over your head, that you woke up with food in your refrigerator, you have an opportunity to win the day. Some people wake up and can't even get out of the bed due to their health conditions, and you're able to wake up and run. You need to keep going until your body physically can't. You know, there was this video that I was watching with David Goggins, and David Goggins was literally saying, I don't have to run, but in my head, my body knows it can run, so I have to. If you know that you have an opportunity to make it happen, then you have to, baby. You have to. You are too comfortable. You are too comfortable. Listen, y'all, if you know you are in a point of your life where you are like, I need to become better, I need you to commit today. I need you to say, Sticks, I am committed to becoming my best self. Because any decision, any big goal that you want to make is going to require a commitment. It's going to require a choice. But beware, when you make that choice, it gets uglier before it gets pretty. Before a new building is made, the old one must get destroyed. So when you say you commit, understand that God, the universe, the Most High, hears you. It will now put you on the journey to achieve what you want. Are you committed to becoming your best self? How do I destroy the old me? By committing to the new you. Because once you commit to the new you, you're committed to who you need to become, what you need to do. Yesterday, I got on live and I told you, you need to work out. How many of y'all worked out today? How many of y'all worked out today? How many of y'all went on a walk? How many of y'all did anything physical today? Did you do what I said yesterday? If you can't even do what I spoke about yesterday, you're already fucking up. How many of y'all read today? I know I read today. I was reading. But guess what? If you didn't work out today, it's not too late to win the day. It's not too late to win the day. It is not too late to win today. Somebody said, what if I have insecurities? Who doesn't have insecurities? Who doesn't have things that they think about that they feel like they could get better or they're not good at? Who doesn't? The most successful people in the world deal with some insecurities. It's normal, my love. But are you going to get over it, or is that going to be your reason why you don't? Is your insecurities going to be the reason why you don't succeed? Let's be for real, my love. Let's be for real. How bad do you really want it? Because you telling me, what if I lets me know that you're already out of the game, because you're already entertaining the things that you think is going to stop you from getting there. And in my mind, I do not entertain unfavorable outcomes. You should write that down. I do not entertain unfavorable outcomes. Listen, y'all, I am going to do, now I have a deal for y'all too. You know, we'll talk about the deal later. Fuck that. I just want to pour into y'all. Fuck all of that shit. Fuck all of that. I'm just going to pour into you. Period. Listen, you need a journal. If you feel lost in life, how many of y'all feel lost in life? How many of y'all feel like you don't know where you're going? How many of you feel like, man, I need guidance. I need direction. How many of you feel like that? If you feel like you need guidance, if you feel lost, after this live, you need to take a long walk, a long walk. And you need to think about what you really want. You need to think about what you're doing. And then when you get back from that walk, then you need to journal. You need clarity. But guess what? I can't give you clarity. I can only guide you. I can only tell you what I think. It's still up to you to pick apart what I'm saying, to say, okay, this thing that Sticks said resonates with me. But this is really going to, like, if you're in your 20s, I know people say, oh, you're young, you're this. It don't matter what your age is. You need to really get focused, because the way life works, this shit will pass you by so fast. When I got on TikTok, I was 20 years old. I am 24. When I got on TikTok and I started building it, it's already been 4 years and I feel like I just started. I want to share an accomplishment with y'all that I found out today. So I just found out. So I have one business, which is my crystal shop. And then I have another business, which is my mystery school. I just want to share this with y'all because, quite frankly, sometimes when I tell people that's close to me, they don't really seem too excited. Maybe they don't care, and that's okay. But I know you guys care. I've taken my second business and made it a 6-figure business in a span of 2 years. I've taken my second business and made it 6 figures in a span of just 2 years. And I'm grateful for that, because that shows me what I can do. My first business, so every business that I've made, because I've only made 2 businesses, every business that I made it to 6 figures. My first business is e-commerce, which is just selling products, selling crystals, selling necklaces. Like, for example, stuff like this. Make sure y'all go ahead and check out my crystal shop. And then my second business is my teaching business, my classes. And I just want to tell you that I know how I did it, and I want to tell you how I did it. Do you mind if I tell you guys that? Do you mind if I teach that to you? Do you mind how that I teach you the steps that I did to move out of my mom's house, to become a six-figure earner at the age of 22, and to create two businesses of 6 figures? Now my next goal is 7 figures. Now, I will let you know, I do have a class that teaches the seduction of money, of how to make money. And I have the mystery school, which teaches you the mindset. But I am going to give you this information for free on this live, on this YouTube video. Somebody said, I smell cap. I have screenshots, my love. Ain't no cap over here. I have screenshots. So this is how you do it. Number one, the first thing that I needed to do was figure out, what do I really want? And at the time, I knew I wanted to be famous, and I knew I really wanted to help people. So they went hand in hand. At no point did I think about money in the beginning. Money was a side effect of what I wanted. I wanted to help people, and I wanted to become famous. I never was like, I want money. And that's what happens when you do what you're supposed to do. When you do what you're supposed to do, when you do what you're destined to do, you naturally come across money. You naturally come across these things because you're providing value, because you're doing what you're destined to do. Your most abundant path is what you're brought here to do. Somebody said, show us the house or the cars, or show us some equity. I mean, you can watch my YouTube videos, my love. You can look at my Instagram. You can look at what I have. Like, it's not that deep. But if you don't believe me, my love, then that's just you missing out on a lesson. You know, like, you only hurting yourself. So thank you for being here. But my people know that I'm real. My people, I don't have to prove anything to some no-name person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said, just turn it. This house that I'm in is mine. What are you talking about? Like, anyways. So let's finish. First things first is you have to figure out, what do you want? So I knew I wanted to be famous, and I knew I wanted to help people. So what was my way of doing that? I was like, I love music. I want to make music. And then the way that I help people is I love to write things. I love to teach. I never actually thought about becoming a teacher. It's so interesting the way that God aligns you to your path. And sometimes you didn't even know, like, you just run into it. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you just run into it. So the next step that I did was I ended up finding out, number one, I need to change the way that I think. So what I started to do is I got really obsessed with the law of attraction. And almost everybody that I know that is successful talks about this to a certain extent, whether they call it the law of attraction, or if they call it the law of assumption, or if they call it just visualizing, whatever it is a form of manifesting. Now, why is manifesting so important? Because there is a law. There is a law. And the law is all is mind. The number one law of the universe is all is mind. Can you guys write that down for me so I know that you are downloading this within your mind? Comment it down below. All is mind. The faster you can learn that law, the faster your life will change. All is mind. Mind, not mine, mind. M-I-N-D. All is mind. That means that this whole realm is controlled by this thing in the middle of your head. Because guess what? A lot of people, they are slaves to the physical realm. And being a slave to the physical realm means that you are not in control. And that this physical realm is actually using you to create through you. So Sticks, how do I control my mind? Well, you know how you go to the gym and you work on your body? You have to now become a mental bodybuilder. Write that down. A mental bodybuilder. And you may say, why? Well, first of all, your consciousness, the very thing that makes you aware, the very thing that makes you live this life is right here, and it's called the third eye. Now, I'm sure you guys don't mind if I have a resource that can help you, you want me to share it with you, right? If I have a resource that can help you understand these concepts and help you understand yourself, you would want me to share it with you, right? Yes. So, if you are looking to learn how to master your mind, because some of you overthink. Some of you, when you think about big goals, the first thing your mind does is shut it down. When you think about what you want to achieve, the first thing your mind does is, you're right. That inner voice in your head, you have to train it. And if you haven't trained it, then that means that this outside world has been training it for you and you just didn't know it. So here is something that I want to share with you that I know has helped me. I took all of my knowledge from when I was 19 years old, 20 years old, building up my mind to make my first 100,000. And I created a book. So the one book that I have is called How to Manifest. And it's on my crystal shop, manhurst.com. The link is in my bio. And then I have Styx's Mystery School, where I consistently teach people how to take control over their mind. And I actually teach you the science of the mind. You know what's interesting? They lied to you. They've been training you to be a slave this whole time. They've been training you to listen to other people's commands. Think about it. In school, you've been moving to the sound of somebody else's bell, to the sound of somebody else's drum. And I remember when I was in college, I got so upset because I became aware of how they were trying to feed me information that my mind did not want to take in, therefore breaking my mind. And when I would be in these classes, I would purposely tune out and study what I wanted to on my phone because I was able to see what they were doing. They were trying to shut off my ability to think for myself. So what they do is they force you to read things that you don't really enjoy to make you despise the habit of learning. So then when it's time for you to learn things for your own pleasure, you don't want to do it because your brain has been almost traumatized. Your brain has been taking in information that it doesn't, you've been mentally getting raped. DM me, Woke Star. So, I just feel like if you're a person where you really want success, you would do whatever it takes to get it, right? Especially if it's morally correct. The first thing you need to do is invest in your mind. I dare you, go listen to every single wealthy person and watch how the first thing that they say is the mind. The one main successful book that people read when it comes to wealth and riches and success is Think and Grow Rich. Have you guys heard of that book? That book is completely about changing your psychology. So if I was you, the first thing I would do is go sign up for my mystery school, StyxMysterySchool.com, and watch those videos and take notes because I promise you, this information that I'm giving you for free is already transforming you. But you need to start to feel like you're putting things into yourself. You need to start to feel like you're paying things for yourself. You're investing in yourself. You ever went to the store and got a whole bunch of healthy foods and you was like, oh, yes, I'm on my shit. That's what happens when you spend more money on yourself. That's what happens. Because some of y'all are so programmed with a way of thinking that it comes up at a certain time of the day, no matter what, because you've just been programmed. For example, at 4 and 5 o'clock, you always get irritable and upset. And you're not even realizing that your body is running on a program. And this is why I do meditations on my mystery school every day, to remove these programs. I am a mental hacker. And I'm trying to teach you the codes of your brain. Some of y'all deal with mood swings. Baby, that's not normal. Another thing I want to tell you too, in order for you to become successful, you have to learn how to deal with high levels of stress. And that means becoming aware of practices that help ground you. For example, yoga. If you learn how to control your breath, you learn how to control your cells. Your cells, yourself. You heard that? If you learn how to control your breath, you learn how to control your cells, yourself. A lot of people don't have self-control, and that's why they're being controlled by something else. A lot of you don't even have control over your emotions. You argue with people when you know you shouldn't even entertain them. But because your ego, but because you are so emotional, you feel like you have to respond. Not realizing that you just got caught up in another matrix program. At 3 or 4 o'clock, you got irritated again. It just maybe not came from traffic. It came from somebody else. Again, do not allow these mood swings to control you. You get out of character. You see that? Character. Don't get me out of my character. Somebody said, how do you deal with it if you got to live with it? You learn how to control it. You learn to be in control of your mind and to not allow your body to control the mind. Because some of y'all, the emotions is a body thing. It's a body feeling. And when you allow your emotions to take control, your mind is not in control. Your head is no longer on straight. And in West Africa, they said that your head is actually a deity. Your head is actually a god. It's almost like a piece of God within you. And if you can't get in alignment with the God inside of you, you are being controlled by flesh. Some of you guys make decisions based off of your emotions. You're making a permanent decision off of a feeling that you probably will really only feel for 90 seconds. You're only supposed to feel an emotion for 90 seconds, but some of y'all are so addicted to the feeling of that emotion that you feel it for days, and then it becomes a mood. And then you feel that mood for so long, you're in and out of that mood, it becomes a part of your personality. And then that personality starts to become your personal reality. That's why it's important for you not to react to things that may not be going in your favor. And that's why it's important that you should only see what you want to see. You should only hear what you want to hear. I'm telling you guys, my mystery school will change your life. If you are in the mystery school, please let the people know how the mystery school has changed you, how it has made you more aware of the games that this matrix is trying to play on your mind. You see, I'm born 1999, the year that the matrix came out, which is the year of the cat. In Chinese astrology, it's $28. So, of course, me being born in the year that the Matrix came out, that Fight Club came out, I'm naturally going to have that energy of open your mind, wake up your mind, naturally, because that is the time and the era that I was born. I want you to free yourself from the bondage of this simulation, of this game. But let me tell you something that they've recently did. They made the Matrix popular again. They've made you hear this word, matrix, 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 matrix. So then mentally, your mind just like, oh, it's just that word again. That's what they did. They made it seem popular. They made some influencers make videos about it. Influencers that are not even trying to wake up for real. They just want to sell you something. And there's nothing wrong with selling people things, especially if it has value. But there is something wrong with selling people things that is not actually giving them what they need or any value. Because people deserve to be paid for the work that they do, especially if they're giving you value. But in 2023, it was a 7-year, which is the year of spirituality, the year of learning. And many people were open to learning new things. And people took advantage of this. They was like, boom, it's a new money hack. Just like in 2020, when the election and COVID came around, everybody wanted to be woke. Now those same people are on a whole different trend now. Because it was never really who they were. It was just who they was for the moment. Because it came with something. You see, I need you to desire being free more than anything else. When I was in college and I hated it, all I wanted to do was be free and do what I really wanted to do. Some of y'all are working a job that you don't want to do and you want to be free. You want to experience freedom. This is going to require you to do some things that are very uncomfortable because freedom is scary, believe it or not. The freedom to go anywhere, the freedom that every decision you make impacts you and you're not under somebody else. You see, some people don't really want freedom. They think they want freedom. And let me tell you what I mean by this. Some people don't really want freedom because they don't really want to be in control of their life. They don't want to believe that the choices that they make is the reason why they live the life that they live. They would prefer to blame it on somebody else or something else. You see, some of y'all have trauma or you've dealt with things, maybe trauma from your family or trauma from your partner. And you're thinking that this is the reason why you can't succeed. My love, that is a paradigm that you've put yourself in. You've made yourself believe that. You've trapped yourself in a mental cage by thinking that. Thank y'all so much for the gifts and thank y'all so much for the likes. Let's get this live to 100,000 likes on TikTok. Somebody said that doesn't apply to everyone. No shit. That's why I say take what resonates and leave the rest, my love. But I think it does apply to you the way that you kind of got triggered by that. Because anybody that naturally knows, oh, that's just not for me, wouldn't even mention it. But you got so defensive about it, that doesn't apply to everyone. Triggered. Face your triggers. Your triggers is actually the key to what you're asking for. Because the triggers is what creates growth. The triggers is what creates growth. You see, some of y'all are facing a time in your life where shit really is hard. But you have to understand, let me tell you something. You should be excited if shit is getting hard. Because that means that you are at a new level or you're about to go to a new level. You only get tested when you're taking an exam. You only get tested when it's time for you to go to the next grade, the next level. Period. So, what I want you to do, if you are serious about growing, I want you to look at the people around you. And I want you to look at their habits and ask yourself, what habits do me and these people share that isn't actually positive for me? This person be drinking a lot, and every time I get with them, I drink too. That's not good. This person gossips a lot. You know, some of y'all have people that call you just to be on the phone while they live life. Like, they'll literally call you just so that you can be on the phone and do nothing. What are you doing? Why are you on the phone literally talking about nothing, doing nothing? You're wasting time. And these devices, they suck you dry of energy. When you get on the phone with these people, it's not like they're transforming you. It's not like they're giving you new ideas. Oh, I was thinking about this. And they're sharing their deep concepts with you. They're not doing that. They're like, oh, you saw Baddies? You saw Bad Girls Club? You saw what Krishan did? You saw JT? Just gossip. Just gossip. Nothing that's actually helping you grow. You know what I do? I'm like, hey, let me talk to you later. I'm about to go listen to this audiobook. Like, quite frankly, I maybe have one person, maybe one or two people that I'm really like talking to a lot. Two, maybe one, two, three, like not that many. Because I'm really starting to realize that I need a lot of time to myself to develop myself. And when I'm where I want to be, then I will take more time to hang out. But I'm going to make a sacrifice. And this is going to require you to sacrifice some things. You know, going to the club every weekend, you was going to the club every other day, you was going to them parties. Wasting your money on the Uber, wasting your money on Happy Meals after you finish drinking. Like, there's bigger things to do, my love. You could literally be changing people's lives, but instead you would rather escape with broken souls. You know, most of the people at them clubs are broken souls. You know, most of the people at the club are lost. And every time you hang out with these people, you become a little bit more like them. People do get offended when you take your time for yourself because you shine a light on what they've been doing that has been not helping you. You shine a light on their habits, and not a lot of people want that happening. You get what I'm saying? If you are serious about this, sign up for my mystery school and go get my ebook. My ebook is in the link in the bio, manhurts.com. The ebook is called How to Manifest. Manhurts.com, or it's called Crystal Shop. If you are on my TikTok, when you click the link in my bio, it's called Crystal Shop. It's $28, and I guarantee you it will change the way you think about life. And the very first thing that I talk about in this ebook is all is mind. That everything you think is what's causing you to live the life that you live. So if you do not like the life that you're living right now, I'm sorry, my love, but you created it. But here, this may make you feel better. You created it with the tools that you were equipped with in that moment. At the time, you weren't aware of what your mind could really do. You weren't aware of the power. And this is why you now have the opportunity to change, because you are becoming aware of the power. But you have to be mindful that they don't want you to know the power. Because when you become aware of the power, then you take them away from the control panel and you get in control now. Lex said, I'm going to start over from the beginning in the mystery school, and I'm going to do everything that resonates. Exactly. Exactly. Some of y'all want to make more money, but you can't make more money if you can't even think or fathom the idea of making money. Some of y'all don't feel worthy. So this is where you have to reverse engineer. Okay, you want to make $100,000, but you don't even feel worthy of $100,000. So that means instead of the first work being, I'm going to work on making more money, you need to work on becoming more worthy. You need to work on your internal. Somebody said the link isn't working. SticksMysterySchool.com. I'm going to try and text it in the chat. SticksMysterySchool.com. SticksMysterySchool.com. And then the Crystal Shop is manhurts.com. Okay? Manhurts.com. It is also on my Instagram. If you guys are on my Instagram, you can, you know what I'm saying? But you see, this is why I say People are trying to coach success and they've never witnessed success. They've never really had success. They never even really had any wins. I watched success firsthand. I was around billionaires. I was in a period of my life where I did a apprenticeship. I'm sorry, my words. I purposely took a job that I didn't need to take because I was making well more than enough money. And I still took a job because of this book. I was studying. This book called Mastery by Robert Greene taught me that don't worry about the money. You need to take on jobs that teach you more about your craft. Yeah, I've seen you with Grant Cardone. He's a billionaire. Thank you. And Elena Cardone. Thank you very much, Rachel. There's my proof right there. So I took on a job because I needed to learn. I've always valued learning over making money because I know that if I learn more than anything, I will be able to achieve anything. Even then, I was working with some multimillionaires last year. And I would teach them things and help them for absolutely free. Just to be able to pick their brain, just to be able to have an opportunity to learn from Tony Robbins. Because I valued learning more than anything. Money will come when you become money. Come on. Did you hear what I said? Money will come when you become money. Does this make sense? Is this resonating with y'all? So, what I want you to do is, I want you to do two things. I want you to sign up for the mystery school, SticksMysterySchool.com. And the second thing I want you to do is I want you to go on my crystal shop, which is manhurts.com, and get the ebook. If you sign up for the mystery school, the moment you log into the mystery school, it'll show you where the ebook is. If you need help with this, you can DM me and I will send you the link. I pride myself in information. I don't know if you guys know about astrology or numerology, but I am a 7 life path. How many of you guys are a 7 life path? How many of y'all are born on the 7th, the 16th, the 25th? Somebody say your ebook is fire. Thank you. When does the hard book come out? Oh, baby, I'm going to write a hard book. I'm not going to take those books that I already have. I'm going to create a whole new book. I already have my next book idea. Like, it's going to be a 3-part series. Like, y'all are not ready for the level of information that I have. So, if you are a Life Path 7 or you're born on the 25th to 7th, you are a natural student and you love to teach people. I am a Life Path 7. I love to teach people. I used to create little packages of the things that I've learned and send it to my friends, and they didn't give a fuck about it. That's what caused me to get on TikTok, because it used to hurt my feelings that I would take all this stuff that I'm learning, give it to my friends, and they didn't care. So I was like, you know what? Let me go find people that actually care about it. You know what I'm saying? Your birthday. Oh, Dave, we already talked about that. You get what I'm saying? So listen, this is what I need you to do. Number 1, everything starts with a commitment. I am focused on reading a book a week. A book a week. I've picked up that challenge for myself. A book a week. And you may say, Sticks, how are you reading a book a week? I'm doing an audio book. So right now, the book that I'm reading right now is Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. I've read Psycho Cybernetics. I've read Think and Grow Rich like 10 times already. You know what I'm saying? So I just need y'all to understand that in order for me to teach you, I am doing more than what I'm telling you to do. I'm reading a book a week. And I'm teaching about those books on the Mystery School. One book that I teach about on the Mystery School, the book is called Creating Money. And it talks about how to magnetize money into your life. Another book that I talk about on the Mystery School is Neville Goddard's books. The same things that I was reading when I made my first 6 figures. I really believe in you, but my belief means nothing if you don't believe in you. I really believe in you, but my belief in you means nothing if you don't act on it, if you don't do anything. So the next few things that I'm about to start teaching on the mystery school is I'm about to start teaching about ancient civilizations. I'm going to start teaching about the Mayans. I'm going to start teaching about the Egyptians. I'm going to teach about Anunnaki. Me personally, I am a lover of knowledge. And I only resonate with people that love the same thing. I'm not here to just entertain you. My level of entertainment is music. Besides that, I want to educate. I want to teach people. I love to hear when people DM me, Sticks, your videos changed my life. Sticks, your books helped me understand this. Sticks, I manifested this much money. Somebody told me, Lex told me she manifested $10,000 with my book. I'm like, damn. You get what I'm saying? Because when I watch too much entertainment, I feel like I'm wasting my time. I feel like I'm not doing anything for myself. I need to feel like my brain is growing. Anybody else feel like that, or is it just me? Anybody else feel like that, or is it just me? Period. I thought so. This is why we resonate. This is why we get along with each other. Because we love the same things. We love to grow. I am addicted to growing. That's why I say I am a mental bodybuilder. Thank you, PB and 33 for the roses. I am a mental bodybuilder. And I will do whatever it takes to grow. Somebody said, what books do you recommend for spirituality? I recommend my book. I recommend my book, How to Manifest. Like I said, make sure you guys go to my crystal shop, manhertz.com, MNHRTZ, and go get that ebook, and make sure you guys sign up for the mystery school. Sticks Mystery School. SticksMysterySchool.com. Go do it. Go do it. You get what I'm saying? When you said that in meditation the other morning, I said, yes, mental bodybuilder. What's your website again? I just put it in the comments. manhertz.com. That's for the ebook. And then Sticks Mystery School for my online school. For my online school, Sticks Mystery School. And that's another thing. If you deal with overthinking, I do meditations on my mystery school every morning except Sundays, because Sundays are a day for me to do what I want to do. But Monday through Saturday, we meditate every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern, because I want to get your mind prepared for the day. I want you to remove those negative thoughts, but you have to do something. You have to work out. You want to get rid of them love handles? You do ab workouts. You want to get rid of them negative thoughts? You got to meditate, baby. And when you meditate, you allow them thoughts to pass by. You program yourself with new thoughts. You program yourself with new habits. Like, you guys have no clue the type of, let me show y'all something. Y'all don't know the type of planning I've been doing to really get y'all to try. Y'all don't know. Let me show y'all something. Man, I've been planning for y'all. I've been making, don't worry about it. Y'all gonna see it. I'm gonna show you right now. Let me show you right now. Look at this. My people on TikTok, I know y'all probably look like, what's going on? Hold on. Man, they looking weird. I can't even do it. Forget it. Basically, I have a whole plan of what I'm going to teach. My birthday is October 23rd, 1999. October 23rd, 7 Life Path, baby. 7 Life Path. 7 Life Path. I got to finish that book. Yeah, you got to finish the books, man. Like, some of y'all pick up books and don't even finish them. You don't even start them. You just let them sit. Somebody say, your camera's so clear. Thank you, man. I've been just trying to perfect my craft. I've been trying to get better with what I do. You get what I'm saying? So listen, I'm about to head out. Another thing I wanted to tell you too is make sure you guys go ahead and check out the crystal shop. Right now I'm wearing, one of my crystals. The same place that you get my ebooks is the same place that you get my crystal shop. Make sure you guys sign up for StyxMysteryschool.com. It's 20 StyxMysteryschool.com. StyxMysteryschool.com. All right. And I am doing one-on-ones. If you want to chat with me in a one-on-one and get more clarity on your life, you could chat with me for 45 minutes for $208. Period. That's my price right now for y'all. Okay? But I love you guys. And I said what I needed to say. I'm uploading a YouTube video right now. Sign up for StyxMysteryschool.com and go get my ebook, How to Manifest.